Hello guys, I hope wherever you're watching us from, you're having a great time. This is AfriPost and welcome to today's video. Now, many times most Africans desire to have a better life. And this better life for many of us is always going outside overseas to really search for greener pastures. Some of us move to Europe, others go to United States, and this has been a common thing in Africa. But then it is now turning out that the thing that we've been searching for, the American dream that we've been searching for, is not getting into fruition because we are not needed in those countries, in Europe and in the United States. Let's watch these videos and then react to it at the end.
So don't come to England. We're full up, we're a small country. We want to look after our own people. But with all these migrants coming to our country, you're making it difficult. So don't come to England, okay?
I don't know the problem of Africa. You people feel very comfortable, very happy in a place where you are not welcomed. Many Nigeria, they are suffering there, and likewise other African countries. Let me tell you one of the experience where we say, man, I experienced for that UK, especially their old people. You understand? All those old women. These people will approach you, maybe as if they love you. You hear them say, hey, hello, how are you? Then you tell them, the next thing, are you from Africa? You say, yes. You start hearing, go away, we don't want you here, okay? You understand? They don't want you in their country, but they enjoy telling their children and children's children about slavery. They enjoy telling their children how their forefather invaded Africa, destroyed everything, and carted away with our valuable stuff. But they don't want to see any Africans in their land. They don't want to see you in their country. Some people who are there will tell you that UK is good, this and that. It's maybe probably because of the benefit they are getting. All those hungry people there, all those immigrants, settle for less. Very annoying set of people. The white people, you are in their midst and they don't even like you, they don't welcome you. But you people feel you are enjoying, you are happy. They don't want to see you, but they always talk about colonization. They talk about slavery to their children every time in that UK there. That's the story they enjoy telling their children. They forcefully came to Africa, but they don't want you to come to their country even when you have the necessary paper. No thanks.
It's not Britain no more, is it?
No. It's too much of a mixed bag, isn't it?
It is. I better not go into that.
And we're attracting too many people.
Yes, the wrong
for
kind.
the wrong.
What is being done to address this situation? This is un-Canadian. This is inhumane. This is unacceptable for human beings. Please, all Africans, all the black communities will come out. This is a fight we must all join hands to fight, to advocate for. This inhumane treatment to our community, people of our pigmentation is unacceptable. The time for action is now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is just some, as bad as it is already, you know that it's going to get worse. The snows are not yet here. And I'm just trying to imagine how are these guys going to survive in this tent when the snow eventually comes. Ladies and gentlemen, no one, I still repeat, no one should be made to live under these inhumane conditions regardless of the circumstances that brought them here. No one at all. Yeah, hello ladies and gentlemen, we're right here and all right, this is exactly the spot where a young man from Nigeria died last week Wednesday. Now you see the tent they were living in, you can see it all the way down there, and you just begin to imagine how are people expected to survive in this horrible condition with the current state of the weather. With the cold out here, I can tell you, some of us can't even stand 30 minutes outside of this cold, but yet human beings like you and I are living on these tents in these horrible conditions. I think it's about time that the African community come together and make our voices heard about this situation. It's about time.
Now, from the videos that we've watched, I think it is very disheartening to listen to what is happening to our brothers and sisters who really want to make a better life for themselves. But one main question that I tend to have out of this entire engagement is, who is to blame for the challenges that our brothers and sisters are facing abroad? It is not the white man. It is not the Europeans. It is not the Americans. But I think it is the African leaders that we must blame. And I think also we should also blame ourselves to some extent. I know that Africa as it is disadvantaged because the boundaries that we have as countries within the continent were drawn by Europeans. So they had set for us a form of division that would ensure that we are not together in any way. And if you look at it, you would understand that much of the activities that are done or are conducted within the continent are being micromanaged by the West because the leaders within the continent have become and have accepted to be puppets of the Western leaders. And this is where I blame our leaders on. It is the time that African leaders must wake up and understand that it is their sole responsibility to ensure that African people, African children, African sons and daughters get good opportunities within the continent. Look at how blessed we are with natural resources. If you look at any rich continent in this world, you will look at Africa first because Africa is blessed with many, many valuable natural resources that you cannot get anywhere else. Look at the technology that we have here. We right now are talking about the green energy. Lithium is being mined in Africa in tons, and this is something that can be used to drive future power systems. So I think the buck stops with African leadership. Our leaders must find a way through which they can eliminate the brain drain and everything that comes with it and have a system that works within the continent. Many of us may lack job opportunities, but it is not because Africa does not have these job opportunities. Every country is looking to Africa because they know Africa is the future. It has the youngest population. It is growing in population, and this is very good for market. It is also full of important untapped natural resources that can be used to have and make many successful within the continent. So I think this is something that we must really look at. Time has come for us to stop blaming the whites for what they have done in Africa. And it has come a time when we as a people must start standing up and say enough is enough. We are going to change the trajectory of our continent, and we are going to change how we do things within our continent. I like the quote that was said that don't ask what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. It is the moment when African sons and African leaders can come out and say, let's find strategies through which we can help our people, develop our young industries, have a way through which employment is thriving within the continent, so that Africa can be a booming business center for everybody. This is the only way we can have a good system that works for us, because if you look at it right now, many of us are dying in the seas trying to cross the Mediterranean Sea to find a way through which they can enter Europe illegally and find better opportunities in those parts of the world. But while we also don't want to blame the West, we must also know that the West has a hand in what is happening. They came to the continent, stole many of our resources, took them to their countries, developed their countries, and now they're shutting each and every one of us away from getting to those parts of the world. I also think that most of our leaders can take cue from the young leaders of West Africa. Look at somebody like Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. He is initiating serious development. He has said that he's not going to do anything with the West until they understand and respect Burkina Faso as a country. He has said that the minerals like uranium that were being taken out of the country without any proper consideration of what Burkina Faso people are remaining with must end. They are going to trade with the current market prices, and France, which is its former colonizer, is not going to take advantage of its people. So these are the kind of leaders that we must have. And I think the old guard was so much consumed by Western euphoria and Western education system that they could not question a lot. And I think most of young leaders that are coming up are realizing that the Western leaders have taken advantage of our old leaders and old parents. So it is time for us to rise up and create an Africa that can work for us. Tell me your opinion down in the comment section and tell me what you think about the situation, because our brothers and sisters should not be dying in foreign lands because they are searching for greener pastures, which are even greener in our continent. Let's continue talking down in the comment section. If you're watching us for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and also share. Thank you, and may the good Lord bless you. Goodbye.